Okay, so we have one rescuer, we have pretty much 3 kiters with all having pretty decent support. Me being a coordinator, oh fuck. Oh no. Oh, reconnected? Shit, okay. Okay. Me being a coordinator, I am going to take Shaq because I have Ty Turner and I do not want to get chased. Like, the one thing you do not want in this team comp is for your coordinator to be chased simply because I'm the only one who has tied. If somebody had tied, great. I can get chased. But here you have 4 people, one of them being me, and I'm the only one who has tied. So you do not want your coordinator to get chased. At all. And this hunter very clearly knows that. And it's a wax artist. Oh, just wait, the stream will crash again, but I cannot really do anything about it right now because I had to switch to data. It's going to work fine the moment I get back to... Hi, Jeremy. Where's... I need to decode somewhere, but... Okay, she left the area. I'm going to decode walls. She didn't leave. Okay. That's my bad. I thought she left. That's on me. Yeah, I need to... Okay, I have to completely leave. I have to start decoding... No, I have to start... I have to open a chest. I have to open a chest. Tranquility. Brother, I'm not decoding. I'm sorry. I am not decoding. I'm sorry. I need to open a chest. Because I'm going to be the first rescue. You guys just keep decoding. But the kite is good. The kite is very good. Fuck! Cowboy here? Really? Oh, man. I messed up big time. I needed to find a cipher and decode it, but... I suck so bad. I couldn't find I wanted to get big rock. I couldn't get big rock. Nah, man. I'm just gonna stay middle. There's no point in going to a cipher anymore. I'm just gonna stay middle, wait for entomologist to die, and rescue. This is the best course of action. There's no point in me going to a cipher anymore. Like, this is my bad. I seriously messed up here. That's mainly because I didn't think the entomologist would kite so good. You know, I just didn't assume that she was going to kite this well. Okay. I'm out of here. Actually, we could rescue together with the cowboy. It's the riskier strat, but I decode so slow. No. I'm going to double body block, double rescue with the cowboy. If he fails his harassing, I'm going to help him rescue. We got this. And the postman is far enough to the point where he can potentially get the... Look, if the cowboy gets hit, I'm still here to make up for the mistake. I accidentally went to the pallet. That's fine. But look at this. If the cowboy fails, I'm here to make up for that. I'm here to make up for that. I'm good. Like I mean, it's good. Yeah, but I'm not gonna die for him. I just gotta keep hiding. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Now would be ideal for the cowboy to. Oh. Oh. Oh, good. Entomologist is getting away. Screw you. Get out. And he's going after him. And I know he used warp. Oh! I'm so bad. I saw him go after him and I looked back. I made such a huge mistake here. Why did I stop looking behind me? That's like the dumbest thing I could have done. Go! Oh, I suck. Come on, come on, guys. You can get the gate open. You can get the gate open. I can't even talk. You guys can get the gate open. I believe in you. GG's. He cannot get there anymore. Nope, the warp's not gonna help you, son. The warp's not helping you anymore. GG's, it's a 3-man escape. GG's! Now I wish it wasn't this laggy! I don't know what to do. I am genuinely so sorry. I do not know what to do about this. Give me a moment. I'm just going to do something, okay? Oh, oh! Yo! The laptop is burning! Oh man, the laptop's burning so bad. Oh. Oh, that's where the problem is. I thought the entire time I thought it's the phone, but it's the computer, it's the laptop. Look, I still have this. I can Jesus Christ. Man, that's why the stream was so laggy. I really thought it's the phone, but it's the laptop. Which, by the way, makes it worse. Okay. I'm prepared. It's fine. Well, I'm not really prepared, but I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna try to make it work. Now, there's gotta be a cable in here somewhere. I'm going to sink. Yeah, that's not gonna help me right now. I do not have the. don't have a way to make this work. That's a problem. Because I do not have the cable for the cooler anymore. I used to have it, but I don't have it anymore. I have like a million cables, but none of them are what I need right now. Ah. I'm not I'm not lagging right now. That's a miracle. Well, it's not really a miracle. It's because IDV is off and it's just, you know. Oh boy. Oh, buddy. Let's do another match. It's going to be laggy as hell. I'm sorry if I killed your ears right now, but it's going to be laggy as hell. Because I don't have a way to make my computer okay right now. That's not good. What was that sound? Hi, Nanami. Nanami. How should I call it? Should I say Nanami or Naynami or Nanami? But yes, I'm back for now. Hello! I have found what the issue is. My laptop is overheating. I thought it was the phone because of the some of the issues. But now I have found out it is actually the computer that's messing up. Oh, look at see how laggy that is? We barely started. And that is purely because of the computer. I wholeheartedly have no idea what to do. To make it okay, I mean. Oh, and she took my coordinator. No. Give me my coordinator. I don't want to play NT. They took my... Wait. Coordinator middle is fine. We don't want me to get chased. So this is a good spot. I can rotate. This is a good spot. And he spawned there. I'm sorry, I really don't want this to be like a laggy, painfully laggy stream. I am going to try and make it work for like next time, now that I know what the issue is. But I still am not, I'm sorry. Okay, this is either layout 1 or 5. We have green ping. Good stuff. Okay, we don't know what the number of the layout is yet. Okay, so we're decoding. So we have a cipher at island. We are seeing a person in the middle. We have island, middle. Now I need to know if it's number 1 or if it's number 4. What did I say? 1 or 5? This is number 1 or 4. 1 or 4. I gotta know if there is a cipher at corner house stairs, or if we have a cipher outside graveyard or inside graveyard. Oh my Jesus. If it's number 4, we have a... You know what? I will just go ahead and assume this is number 4. Meaning we would have cabin alley, corner house stairs, middle, dancing geisha, inner graveyard. We do not have middle 2-story. We have middle shit cipher, and we have island. Okay, I'm seeing the person for middle. I'm going to take over middle later. I'm going to take over middle later. Yes, I solo rank most of the time. Okay, we have flare gun. Flare gun use no excitement. This was long enough for excitement. This looks like warp. Or blink. I don't know. I was so focused on the ciphers. I'm not sure if he used blink. It's possible. So, we have... It's number 4. Perfect. We have middle shit cipher. Now we have him working on dancing geisha. If I finish this, we have to drop middle shit cipher. If I go to island next, it's gonna suck. If I go to island next, it's going to absolutely suck for us. We have to finish middle shit cipher next. We have middle shit cipher right after this. Yeah, don't save. Well, it actually is a good idea to save. But wait, he's gonna throw an axe here. There we go. I mean, it's pretty okay to save here, but thing is, I'm him. You know what? I'll do it. Don't do this. Normally, I would not recommend this at all. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just come closer to me. Come closer to me. Yep. This is what I was afraid of. Yep. Yeah. This is kind of what I expected. Excitement. He didn't use it on the coordinator, but he also didn't use blink or warp. Thing is, I wasn't sure if he used warp because... not warp. I wasn't sure if he used blink at the beginning because I was not paying attention. And that's a me mistake. So I just basically assumed, oh, he used blink, that's what happened. And my stream is dead because my phone got to 10%. Okay, this is fine. Anyway, that's gonna be over for today. Next stream is going to be fine. Most probably, I can assure you. Anyway, I'm going to just kite now and not die, preferably. My rank match is currently more important. I can still chat. I'm still going to chat, but the reason I'm not gonna continue streaming is because the computer cannot keep up with the phone, and it's making the computer not only overheat, but the phone is not getting enough power back, and it's making my phone battery go down. So it isn't really worth anything right now to stream. Oh, I messed up. I thought I messed up. I thought I would bait him into destroying the pallet, but instead I just played myself. I'm so fucking stupid. Ay. Okay, it's fine. Still. Oh, and the cipher was done almost. Oh, had I not made this mistake, we would have had a tie. This is my bad. Oh no. Man, this is unfortunate. Ah. That's okay. That's okay. But look. So yes, I usually solo rank. I usually solo rank a lot. I usually, yeah, I solo rank. You know what? Let's watch some IVL. I'm going to overanalyze. Yes. No. Wait. I actually have a better idea. I'm going to overanalyze. I'm going to overanalyze AT mistakes. How about that? I'm going to make it. I'm going to coach AT. Let's go. I just need to find the games, our tournament games, and I want to see what is up. And you hate solo ranks? Well, I solo rank a lot, but I don't really mind. Sure, you don't get the best teammates. Many times you get decent teammates at like not very often do you get like amazing teammates. Not often. It happens from time to time, but it does not happen often. And but it does. Just like every once in a while. It's fine. Nerf violinist, like a good. Look, I'm gonna say one thing. I love explaining stuff. I love analyzing stuff. So from now on, I'm going to really analyze, and I want to go over the thought processes of and like the different stuff that happens in my brain when I'm ranking and all that random stuff. I really want to go over that. Or not necessarily go over that, but I really want to start talking about it. I'm gonna rank Hunter. Come in my match. I'm in a match myself. I'm sorry. I just got into a match. After this match, I can comment your match, okay? Hi, Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Oh man, I wish I could get this work. I wish I could get this working. I promise you, one day. Well, not one day. I promise you, soon enough. I'm going to record on IDV. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. Hi, Sammy. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Okay, I spawned middle. Middle is basement. Heartbeat middle. Hunter's after me. It's a geisha. I got destroyed. Oh, this is what's happening. I'm having some issues with the joystick. I was wondering why I didn't go through the pallet. Yeah. I was expecting that sooner. It's fine. Don't rescue me. Please don't rescue me. I didn't get into the pallet. I accidentally got on the wrong side and I got hit. And then I mistimed my flare gun. For some reason, it's harder when like you can't see the screen. There's a lot of stuff. You know what? Oh no, it's 2059. Oh no. I was hoping that maybe I would do like one more, which could be streamed, but not anymore. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it in time. I'm going to miss it literally by 10 seconds. Wait, let's see how... Okay. How much... Yeah, I'm going to miss it by 10 seconds. Actually, 15. Because of the screen taking forever. $18 seconds, maybe. $20 seconds. I missed it by 20 seconds. Okay, that's fair. Well, I got a 4-man escape. On the... You know, it's funny. I got a 4-man escape on the match that the stream crashed. I was playing Seer. Like after the stream crashed and I turned it off, I was playing and we got a 4-man escape. And what sucks is I wish I could like play normal games on the stream, because trust me, this is so much fun, so much to learn from, you know? But yeah, there is a lot to learn from rank. If you actually learn. There's a lot of people that just brain dead play it, but that's not the way. At least not if you want to get better in any way. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to leave my phone charging for now. The computer is still hot as hell. Or rather, the laptop. That sounds so weird. What do I want to analyze? You know what? How about we analyze Hikaru? Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! You get that reference? It's a great movie. Or animation movie. Okay, it's time to go analyze some stuff. Yo. So I'm going to look up Checkmate Tournament. And I'm going to analyze some of the games we had some of the games AT had in the checkmate tournament. AT against your on your own. Okay, this is a brilliant one. Let's get into it. So,
We're waiting on you, but today, my co-commentator is you. So, hopefully, when he gets here, we'll have lots of fun. I'm really, really excited
oh, this
to
is going
see
to
the
be
matchup
very helpful.
today. Just because, I
Just
mean, these
going
are
to
both
keep it
really,
right
really
over here.
strong teams.
And
So, um,
I don't know.
who knows?
I just don't want them to be
I'm
louder than me.
really
So,
excited to just
we
be
can
here
just keep it
again.
So I'm going to keep that here. Why? Because it's gonna be.
So sorry. It's so much harder when it's just you on your own
wait,
for a little
that
bit.
poses
But
a problem though. Shoot.
I'm like trying to open all my stuff. But welcome in everyone. I know we're slowly filtering everyone in, so I'm just gonna let everyone have their time. But it's always a pleasure seeing everyone in the chat and saying hi. So I'm super excited to see the antics we end up getting into today.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that a bit.
Let's see. Antiquarian, dancer, high places.
Oh wait, this looks like my game.
Coming from.
Oh no, this isn't.
Because like if you get a toy merchant against a geisha.
Okay, so this was the AT Survivor. So let's take a look at it.
With this type of team comp, it seems like we'll be having
I have no idea. I'm not going to question the picks and bans because I don't even know who the hunter is. I did not know. I do not have any info on who the hunter is. I don't know who that was. So I'm not going to
for you to
question
harass
that.
and to support for decoding time.
The name looks
if
familiar.
anti fails harass, then it's going to be a whole different story. And we also need to realize the fact as well, even if anti does come, what's going to happen is Anti's going to get pushed out. Even if Anti doesn't get pushed out, Anti's going to get hit. After getting hit, Musin just dashes back.
Right, so let's take a look at the bans. Having Chubby in the middle provides some good distancing support. And generally, I would consider this good spots. I would consider this actually quite good. The alternative, in my opinion, what could have worked as well, and that is having Chubby switch places with Barmate. That way, anybody who gets chased can get into the middle, get a drink, and a potential body block. This support with the Toy Merchant works as well, absolutely. I have no objection towards it, but the thing is, this is Geisha. Like, this is Geisha. This hunter is going to hit you left and right. It's going to slap you in the face. This thing, this abomination called Geisha, is going to dash to you. It's going to hit you. Catapult here does not give you that much of an advantage because a very simple butterfly counters it, and a well-placed butterfly, she can dash to you while you are jumping on the catapult. It overall is not very ideal. Sure, it protects the toy merchant. In my opinion, it probably would have been a better play to put the barmaid into middle to provide some Dovlin support. And even if the person kiting doesn't get to middle, barmaid can then transition accordingly to give a drink to somebody else and overall has more mobility. Like, she can then decide, okay, where am I gonna go? Or the team can decide based on where the person dies, okay, where am I gonna decode next? I am in middle. I can choose. I can go shack. I can go forest. I can go statue. I can go shit corner. I can go ruins. You know? I can go anywhere. That means that when a person goes down, let's say you have I don't know. Let's say it does happen. You know what? Let's say that barmaid is middle, toy merchant is in front of birdcage. Let's say that happens. What happens, let's say the hunter spawns in shit corner, he downs toy merchant in forest. What the barmaid can do here, and a thing that could be potentially effective, is based on what you are going for. Again, if you are going for the win, you want the barmaid in middle, most likely. Because while you can use your first tie turner, if the toy merchant in this case scenario where what I'm talking about, if the toy merchant died in forest, let's say toy merchant dies forest, first officer is far away. Ideally, you want him to finish your cipher. That would mean barmaid is going for the rescue. Even if she cannot give the person on the chair the Dovlin, because there's a high chance that they get downed quickly. It would have to be a no damage rescue from the barmaid for this to happen. All the barmaid would have to do is rescue, get out. She can give a drink to herself, maybe form a new one. At that point, you have 3 ciphers done because first officer could finish his cipher. Antiquarian definitely finished her cipher. Then you get back to middle. You are fully healed. You can even finish your cipher. And then what can very, very much happen is you have either Antiquarian go in for the rescue, force the excitement. I expect the hunter has excitement here. Is very likely. You force the excitement. Barmaid comes in, gives Antiquarian a drink. Some body blocking happens from the barmaid. There is no excitement. First officer is still decoding. And you are supporting. That is what would happen in a perfect endgame, right? And that is a very aggressive 3-man strategy, right? This is aggressive. A 3-man, 4-man escape strategy. This is risky. You would not probably do this if you need a tie. If you need a tie, these spawns are fine. They are less risky, definitely more tie-ish. Okay? They're not bad by any means. No, definitely not bad. But they are tie. They are very tie. And that is fine. I mean, it's round 1. It's a specialty hunter. What do you want, right? A tie is completely fine. In a very normal fashion, very boring way, what happens is Hunter chases barmaid. Normal kite happens. Barmaid dies. First officer rescues before half with the tie turner. Barmaid dies far away. Antiquarian comes in. Barmaid, and then she supports the barmaid for as long as she can. And by that time, you want to get all your ciphers popped. It's definitely less fun. It's definitely, I don't want to say less efficient, but it's definitely less aggressive. It's not my exactly go-to 100% strategy. I believe the one I said, the more aggressive one, would potentially have much better results for a 3-man escape scenario. So it's a very arguable thing, right?
And picks up
But that would be my plan in a perfect
Right.
world.
Mischievous
Thing is, unless you practice that sort of stuff a lot, it could be very hard on the team, to make all of that happen. But yeah, normal spawn. I can see the hunter going after Chubby here. I can honestly see the hunter going after Chubby here.
As much as I love the standing points that the Antiquarian has,
yeah, you're right,
one of those
Jeremy.
hard characters,
exactly.
especially against her, where
the toy merchant in middle support, I don't believe is as effective. But I get that they wanted to protect the toy merchant. I believe the middle is more of a safe place so the toy merchant doesn't get chased. Because she is the weakest target here. And the hunter is gonna go after toy merchant anyway, watch. Yeah. Because this rotation was not supposed to happen from Chubby. This rotation was not supposed to happen from Chubby. Kiki World, he was supposed to rotate to forest because you see the hunter going middle. There is more potential for you to kite in forest and then to statue instead of trying to get to statue and then forest. Both options are fine, but if you die at statue, it's going to be easier for the first officer to rescue. Or it's going to be easier to give tinnitus as a whole. And you also have more directions where you can rescue from. If you die in forest, what happens is the hunter has a range of where they can see. They see left, they see right, you know? They don't have to look 180 or 360 to find whoever is rescuing. But when you die forest, like they only have to look 180 at most. Like 180 degrees. They have to look, is somebody coming from statue? No. Is somebody coming from birdcage? No. Okay. So it's kind of safe, you know? If you die statue, the hunter has to look many different directions. Of course, they can expect somebody to go from middle, but overall, I believe dying statue is generally better for the first time to then rotate into forest because it gives you more planning variety. It gives you more time to plan things out. You tell them, okay, you died statue, here is the plan. I rescue you with tide, go die far in the forest corner. You now used up the statue pellets, which by the way are great, but against a geisha hurt, right? Because there aren't walls. And while sometimes walls can help geisha, because she can cancel you looking at her and then she can glitch through the wall, yes, that can happen, but honestly, it's probably a safer bet than being at statue with just whatever that is. At least for now. Statue gives you more places to rotate to after chair. Statue gives you, I don't know, statue is just better. I have many objective reasons as to why dying statue would be better here, and which is why I believe you should, which is why I believe the barmaid should go forest, and from forest transition to statue. That's all I want. Of course, we have to take into consideration cutting the line of distance, cutting the line of sight, because the hunter, even if they throw a butterfly, they cannot go through walls. I mean, they can, but not like this, right? So this is good in the sense that you are cutting the line of sight, and the hunter kind of cannot see you, cannot directly come to you, come after you. Still, it's more of a, I would really just prefer to see the forest play happen, or wait closer to birdcage. Those are like the two options. But the main mistake, I mean, if we leave the barmaid for now, the primary mistake here, I would say, is really just the toy merchant going to birdcage at all. Like, you know, your toy merchant, you're weak against a geisha. Don't test luck. Don't test luck asking, oh, is the hunter after me? No. Wait for first officer or wait for barmaid to tell you, okay, he's after me. He's not going middle. If they tell you that, okay, he's committed to me, he's really after me, then you can go. If you go there right away, you don't know where the hunter's going. And since you're so weak as a toy merchant, you don't even want to be there. This is what's going to happen. What you should do, or what would probably be the best for you to do, is either set up a catapult at a safe space, in a safe place, farther away from the hunter, or just instantly go upstairs. Instantly. Don't wait for anything. Go instantly upstairs, and the moment you hear hunters after me, you can set up a support catapult for the future and then go decode. Or even better, you go decode, and when somebody tells you I'm headed to hospital, then you set up the support catapult. So it doesn't go to waste for no reason at all, because for some reason they died there, for example, you know? So that is the two things I would really think about here. Mainly the toy merchant. The barmaid, fine. It's fine, okay? In my opinion, it's not the 100% best play in case the hunter would go for you, but I guess it is safe to assume the hunter is going to go after toy merchant, in which case the toy merchant is definitely more at fault here, and this definitely should not have happened.
It's not for survivors at all right now.
No, it looks like the toy merchant here is.
Okay, going to the pallets here is a great play. A huge mistake would be to go to the right and try to get to the birdcage pallet. Unless your flywheel is up, which it definitely isn't. It's still the beginning of the game. You need to be close to pallets. And the thing is, if you would go to birdcage, hunter uses butterfly, dash, you're dead. Not dead, you get hit. For no reason at all. Great job, Chubby. This was good rotation to the pallets.
The first chase. No time to get that catapult down, and
Okay, it was sadly a hit anyway. Let's take a look at it again.
it's the first chase. No time to get that catapult.
Right. So let's take a look at it. Okay, now shall we?
Here is the first.
Let's take a look at it. Man, I don't have my graphics tablet ready. So, let's take a look at what should have happened here. Where's the drawing mod though? Wait. Oh no, my drawing mode is gone. Oh buddy, what the hell? No, man, bro. Give me a sec. It's gonna be right back up, don't worry. Just give me a moment. Wait, I saw it for a moment. Why does it keep disappearing? The drawing mode. I saw it. It just keeps disappearing for no reason at all. Where is it? Dude. It just kind of appears and then disappears. Oh, okay, wait. I'll try to do. Okay, I try to turn it off and on, like disable it and enable it. It's working. Perfect. Okay, we can continue. Now, what? Now, I sadly don't have my graphics tablet ready. I don't, sadly. But what is this? Bro, it's not moving. You're serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, we're full screen mode. Amazing.
Chase. No time to.
Okay, so can you tell me what should have happened here? You're saying should not have dropped the pallet. That is valid, yes. Ideally, against a geisha, you know, you kind of have to play around the pallets. Against a geisha, you have to. But let's for a second say, okay, we dropped the pallet. What do we do now? You know, if you drop the pallet, you kind of have to play against the butterfly. Meaning you want to cancel the hunter's dash onto the other side, which is extremely hard to do. That is very hard to do. But it is probably your only chance of not getting hit here. Canceling the dash, forcing the hunter to destroy the pallet, and you rotate to another area. Right? So what do we do? What happens? So the pallet gets thrown down. The pallet gets thrown down. Let's look at this. Pallet gets thrown down. See this. When this happens, oh my god, I did not want to go that far. When this happens, okay, you know, you saw the butterfly, you threw it down.
No time.
You should have waited. Definitely should have waited here.
The first chase.
Like, see, you should have waited. I believe the reason she threw down the butterfly is because she threw down the pallet is because she saw the hunter. Okay, the butterfly. I have the butterfly. I'm gonna throw it there. So she was like, okay, I need to throw it down because the hunter will teleport, which you know is not a valid strategy. I think she was. I don't know. I am not sure why she did it, but if we take into consideration, okay, I threw the pellet down. What do I do now?
No time to.
You go as close to the pallet and to the hunter as possible. Look at this. And I wish this stupid marker thing would work. Damn it.
Here
When this
is the first
happens,
chase. No time.
you need to go close to the hunter. By that, I mean you have to go right in their face, on the other side of the wall, okay? You have to go in front of the hunter's face, be like right after you throw down the pad, you see, okay, they are going to throw the butterfly. Go in the hunter's face. Because if they throw, because you are cutting their sight. You know, man, I wish the drawing worked because I could actually show you what's happening. Yes. Now it's not even working. Bro, this sucks so bad.
Entomologist, another great strong pick.
I want to explain this in a
no
very
time to get
thorough way. Like in the most... It's working! Let's go! Let's go, it's working, my guys, it's working. Okay, I'm not going to go into full screen mode just for now. Shit, how do I get rid of this? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. So, the moment you threw down this pallet, you know, you threw it down, the pallet is now down. Okay? You threw the pallet down, the pallet is down. Now the hunter is going to go closer to the wall. Why? Why did the hunter go as close to the wall as possible? Why? Why would the geisha do this? Why would she be like, okay, I'm going to hug the wall. I'm going to become the bear of Russia. I love hugging things, right? So what the geisha is doing here now is she wants to glitch through this object. This is an object she wants to glitch through. How does she do it? With a butterfly. You know, she will throw down a butterfly and she will teleport to the butterfly. And you don't see it because of my webcam. But let's go. Okay. So she wants to go to the other side and give you a hit, right? How is she gonna do that? With the butterfly. What can you do about it? This is the thing. What can you as the survivor do about it? You go in front of the hunter. You have to mirror anything and everything the geisha does on this side. You have to go hug the wall right in front of the hunter. What that does is it doesn't allow the hunter to have a clean view of where to put the butterfly. You are basically trying to catch the butterfly with your own body. That is your strategy here. You are trying to catch the butterfly with your own body so the hunter cannot glitch through properly. Because whenever the hunter glitches through the other side, it is because there was free space. When there isn't free space, they cannot get there. So you want to get as close to the wall as possible, and you always want to be right in front of the hunter. Because if you are in front of the hunter, there is a much higher chance that the hunter is going to use the dash and they are not going to get through the other side. It is very difficult. I'm not saying it isn't. It is a game of chance. But it is, in this specific case, it is the only thing you can do. You cannot do anything else here without getting hit. You want to cancel the dash. You gotta cancel the dash. You do it by getting as close to the wall as possible and mirroring where the hunter is going, especially with the butterfly. Because let's say, for example, let's say you get over here, right? You're over here, in this space. And the hunter is here. And you eat the butterfly. You eat the butterfly, then chances are much higher that the hunter is going to fail the dash. But if you are over here and the hunter is over here, that leaves for the hunter this amount of space for them to dash. Do we understand? Perfect. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Sadly, I didn't create I'll be right back screen, so I'll just put this on the webcam and say I'll be right back. Okay? I'll be right back. Hello there, people. Don't worry, I have not died. I haven't died, don't worry. So, I'm gonna now go get some water, okay? Okay, you know what? I'll go get water after this. So, as I said, counter the hunter, go right in front of them. If they move like here, then move here as well. Always give them as little space for them to dash to as possible. The less space there is to dash to, the more likely is that the dash fails. We can continue now.
Catapult down and oh, beautiful hit coming up from Lucian there. Butterfly placement's always spectacular.
Yeah, the hit is way the hit.
Okay, that was a good dash prediction. I wanted to say something, but that would mean this video, this stream is gonna take 1,000,000 hours.
The hit came out way too early. It's not
Okay, I see what the hunter is doing. They want to cut them off from going into shack, which I do not believe is a good idea. Why? If you cut them off from going into shack, you cannot pressure shack at the same time. If you would let them go to shack, or at least get closer to shack, like this would be still a relatively fast down. And let's say you down them, let's say your next dash doesn't fail and you down them somewhere here. You can take them to shack, and first officer is forced to rescue. And sure, there is no chance of stopping the rescue. It's going to happen. But ultimately, it's going to give you a higher edge, much higher than having to rely on stuffing the rescue from afar, meeting officer from 1,000,000 kilometers away, hitting him and dashing back to the chair. This is more stable, and it's definitely better, in my opinion, to let the toy merchant go there. That way, if she dies in this area, you take her shack, Cypher is disrupted, and officer is gonna have to rescue, because if they don't, it's gonna be a lot worse for them
toy
than
merchant
if they do rescue.
fault. It's
No.
just the fact that toy merchant gets counted way too hard by a geisha.
Okay,
Dash
still
right
got
here
the
down
still
immediately.
got the
Mm.
down
To be
relatively
fair, there's nothing
close.
but us
Though,
commentators can say. Like,
yeah, you're honestly. Imagine she died here. Imagine she died over here, right, like right behind this chair. That would be enough to get to shack. Here, it's definitely not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But here where she died is probably not going to be enough for a yellow ping hunter. For a green one, I would say sure, maybe. For yellow ping, which is most hunters, I'm not too sure. But I still believe the other thing was the better play with higher chance of like overall success for the hunter.
geisha against toy merchant, we all know how this is gonna go. We genuinely all know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate matchup here. Just because like knowing how both
Very good job. Prepare from both the hunter and the survivors. Hunter preparing the butterfly, that way they can get to the chair quicker. And the first officer already hiding and getting ready for the rescue. Great job from both sides here. Great job from both sides. Definitely doing what they should.
characters and their playstyles are, it's one of
Yes,
those
good,
things where
very
it's
good.
just really hard to counter each aspect of the geisha as a toy
But
merchant.
see, this is exactly what I was talking about before. The hunter now that they are on this chair, they now have to look like 180 degrees. They have to look around all of this area to try and see where the rescuer is coming from. If they would die in a corner, like I said with Forest, right? Like if you die in Forest, you don't have 180 degrees to look around. You have 90. It basically gets cut in half from you. Let's imagine this is the corner. It gets cut. And you only have to look 90 degrees. Like you see a lot more. Right here, you have to look 180. Lower chance of spotting the survivors. Lower, much lower.
Yeah, and it's also with the fact that we can also see now the anti-Korean. No, not the anti-Korean. Who's currently forced down? Mickey. Oh no, the first officer being first officer giving tinnitus here is Grayson Doll. Being able to
Just
finish
waiting.
2 ciphers
Valid.
here may be enough
After half,
for
rescue
the survivors to
completely
prime
okay.
and maybe try get a tie. But we need to also understand that there's a blink geisha.
Yeah, for a tie, after have rescue completely fine. There's definitely no issue with rescuing after half. Less room for error. You preserve one of your pocket watches, and I would still recommend the rescue because of the tie turner. For a tie, take the rescue after half. Have the toy merchant die far, far away. I would say shit corner to get rid of that. Not only to get rid of that bad chair, but to also have free shack. So like rescue toy merchant, she goes to shit corner, and officer finishes shack, and the hunter cannot do anything, right? If they go after the officer, it's just higher chance of losing the target. It's a hassle. Or if you want to be more aggressive, push more for the win, you can still rescue after half, but instead make the toy merchant go middle and meet with the antiquarian. It's fine, she can take the hit. Toy merchant takes the hit, but she has tied, and she dies middle, and antiquarian has a chance to harass. Still, problem is the survivors don't know that it's blink. They still think it's excitement. So it's like it's less convenient. This is kind of the moment where you would have to rescue before have to make this happen safely. I mean, like if you want to be sure and make this happen safely, then you got to make this happen before half. To at the very least, to like, and that would be basically either kite after the first rescue and try to force the blink, then rescue and harass. And if the hunter doesn't use the blink, they have excitement, you try to instead harass the kite instead of the balloons. And if they use excitement while for the kite, then you can harass from the balloons. Like that, there's a lot going on there.
So the moment that the geisha lands a normal hit and blinks, then immediately your cipher wouldn't be enough.
Okay, going back to the camping strategy.
Right, and the forcing the
Still.
tomatoes into the area is effective and
Having to
really
look
does
around.
push for
Now,
those two
the one
ciphers,
thing
but
I haven't talked about
unfortunately it
is the
leaves
ciphers.
this first officer in a position of picking up the next kite if Mushin dares to.
I'm gonna say this right now. I heavily disagree with this cipher plan. Heavily. I agree. Why is antiquarian decoding statue right now? From the very beginning, the barmaid, I said go forest, but I meant for the kiting case. When you know it's like, okay, it's over, you would preferably, and you like she was the the barmaid wasn't even in forest yet. She was here. Do not go decode forest. Go decode statue. It sets your ciphers better in the long run. Sure, we could argue, okay, you do not want forest to be one of your last ciphers. Fair. If you don't want forest to be one of your last ciphers, which in this case I do not fully agree with, potentially it could be worse, potentially it could be better, depending on what you decode. If you want to leave, if you want to decode forest first, do not decode statue. You need to get rid of birdcage. And if you don't get rid of birdcage, you need to get rid of the cipher in front of birdcage. Why? You are going to 3 cipher yourself. In this case, the best course of action, I believe, was after Antiquarian finishes whatever cipher they were decoding, go for the cipher at birdcage or go for the cipher in shack. Those are the two things I would agree with. Mostly. This, we could argue it's fine. But at the same time, it puts you into such a bad late game cipher position because from what I'm seeing, you finished Forest. Now you finished Ruins. What was the first officer decoding? Shack. So now if the rescue happens or doesn't, first officer is going to go back to Shack. You finish statue. There's 1 cipher remaining. What are the ciphers? Shit corner. Cipher in front of birdcage. And birdcage itself. Congratulations. You have 3 ciphered yourself. Should not happen. Definitely should not happen. That was wrong cipher planning. That was not the plan there. Definitely not the plan.
But it does look like mission is rotating
No,
away
definitely
after
not.
the toy merchant has been eliminated, and I believe
Barmaid got lucky. Barmaid got so lucky.
we're chasing after the barmaid.
Barmaid's trails being left behind her right.
Barmaid didn't get lucky. I thought she ran inside. She didn't. Good job, Barmaid. This is my bad. I thought she went inside.
Seems like her
She didn't. This was good. Good on the Barmaid.
tries to betray herself, but as
Keeping far away from the ciphers.
we can see here, Barmaid being the next chase, it's just a one, but
Yes. Yes, they understood the assignment. Look at where the first officer is. He did not go back there. That is very, very, very good. This is exactly what they should have done. This is their one single only way to recover from this. And that is the first officer heading into birdcage or heading in front of birdcage. Still, it is not as efficient as having it planned early on in mid-game, because now you're making it up. You're basically making up for it. But it works. In a way, it works. And I'm happy about it.
but
It
like
works.
down by this point, it's
Mhm.
not hideable for the survivor.
Okay. Now this I don't agree with anymore.
It's just a one sort of like down by this.
Can somebody tell me why I don't like this? Shit. Sorry. Can somebody tell me why I don't like this? Look at this. Look at where he's decoding. Buddy! No shit corner! Leave shit corner for last. You know you're getting rid of statue. You know that. You know that. Please decode the cipher that's in front of birdcage. You're a first officer. You can afford to do that. If it was somebody else, sure, I'd get okay, sucks. But like, you're a first officer. This cipher is just no. It can work. Yes. Lower chance of working. Do not decode this. No. Oh God. No. Do not decode this. Know this. Decode this instead. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. In case you finish statue, and you then, in case you finish statue, you want your next cipher to be this. Why do you want your next cipher to be this? That way, after you start pressuring Shaq, you have birdcage available without birdcage being so close to whatever this is, meaning the cipher that's in front of birdcage. The reason why you can afford to do it right now is very simple. It's because you're a first officer and barmaid is kiting. Only reason. Can it work? Absolutely. Do I agree with it? Yes. I mean, in a way, it is still a very valid strategy. Go for it. Definitely go for it. Sure. I would say decode this instead. Like, honestly, because your next rescue is going to be from Antiquarian. You can expect your next rescue to be from Antiquarian because she already started on the cipher. Here you're probably going to have the barmaid rotate back into the hospital, and she's going to, like, die in the hospital. By that time, Antiquarian finishes her cipher. She goes for the rescue. You finish your cipher. And then you only have to finish Shaq, and you have to have somebody pressure that, which would be Birdcage. But if you want to put the stress on the hunter, make it harder for them, this cipher would be better decoded earlier. Because if you decode this, the cipher in Birdcage and the cipher in front of Birdcage are so close to each other. So close. It's just not in your favor as much as it could be. It's still in your favor. Definitely. 100%. It's still in your favor. But it's in your favor a little bit less. Especially when we take into consideration that this is a geisha and she can just dash into shit corner. And you cannot do quite literally shit. Almost. Depending on who you are playing. Right. Now, if anybody is watching this, I don't know if anybody's watching this. Maybe nobody is watching this, right? Who am I? I don't know. Do you understand what I just said? Do you understand the idea behind what I'm talking about? Why you would want to decode this first and this later? Or leave this all together and then decode Birdcage. Do you understand what I mean? Like why this? Why this? And not this. Not this. Do you understand what I mean? I want this to be like you know, you get it, like a learning session.
It's not kiteable for the survivors.
Again, good juke. Perfect. Exactly one of the things you should do with geisha. Make them throw a butterfly somewhere and then go to another way. Magnificent. Very well done.
Yeah, especially after the
Is the geisha Mushin? Oh. If it is Mushin, then it's great.
toy merchant getting down like that, we do have to really hope that this barmaid is able to have the anticipation of either the butterfly or the blink coming off of Mushin here.
Another butterfly coming out just to catch up towards the bar.
Is
I zoned
able
out.
to have the anticipation like that,
Wait, what's happening?
especially after the toy merchant getting down like that. We do have to really hope that this barmaid is able to have the anticipation of either.
Now I wonder if she had the fast drink. Because if she had the fast drink, I would opt to go for flywheel, fast drink, pallet, and force blink. Because you still didn't see the trait. By the way, I saw a question, is this before the toy merchant buff? Yes. This is before the toy merchant buff. I believe, at least. I think.
There, the butterfly or the blink coming off of Mushin here.
Another butterfly coming out just to catch up to.
Okay, simple loop.
It seems like this barmaid did manage to drink a speed doubling.
Let me look at it again.
The butterfly
see if
or
I
the
can.
blink coming off of Mushin here.
Okay, this is good. It prevents the person camping the pallet. That's good. Well done from the hunter. Well done on. This is also a thing you should be doing. Just keep dropping, and that doesn't allow the hunter to utilize the butterflies 100%. Because it's the same with Sculptor. You fall down, she cannot statue you. You know, you go down, they cannot really butterfly to you. Unless it's like, unless they are butterflying from like camping a chair or somewhere else, it's complicated. I don't want to get into this right now. Like, I really don't.
But it doesn't seem like we want to do so. Gets another hit right there. Flywheel coming out.
Beautiful.
Flywheel.
Blink.
But
Okay. Two things you can do here. Blink and get the hit as the hunter. Blink, get the hit. Or don't blink. Switch targets, meaning go to shit corner and abnormal. But the cipher is only 36%, which would suck. I would opt for a blink.
it's a fast pallet breaking geisha, so
Right.
she's still dead, yeah.
Unfortunately, it does look like we are going to.
Blink, force hit, butterfly to officer, force watch, switch to abnormal, camp the cipher. Just like kind of chase. Don't chase. Waste items. That's what the hunter should be doing right now. Waste items.
See that hit, but the barmaid was really effective in getting that drink off. Unfortunately, just not enough time to mix another one just because of the distance and how fast that geisha really breaks that pallet. And it's a beautiful blink.
Should have been done sooner. It's great used it now, but should have been done sooner. The butterfly also wasn't perfect. It was good. It caught you up, but I mean, you saw the person going through. You could have gotten a bit more distance.
Blink coming up on Moose and getting that barmaid down here.
I mean, we can also see from Moosing's side
Yeah, chair on the cipher. That's good.
as well. He's already going.
Which is why I'm a bit disappointed that the barmaid didn't kite towards the antiquarian. This is very disappointing. What should have happened is the barmaid kites into the antiquarian statue towards statue because the pallets there haven't been used yet, and the antiquarian is there and everything. It's in here. You want the antiquarian to rescue preferably, and let first officer finish his cipher. What happens now is since antiquarian finished her cipher, officer has to rescue, and antiquarian goes decode check. Because if she starts decoding birdcage right now, which you're gonna have to do eventually, then actually don't know. Well, then you're decoding a third cipher needlessly. What you can still do here is you rescue the barmaid with Tide, the officer, and the barmaid runs into the antiquarian, who will be at shack. By that, first officer finishes shit corner, and if the shack cipher hasn't been finished yet, then either the antiquarian tries to get the barmaid out of shack or perform the harassing away from shack, and first officer goes and finishes shack, or he starts a whole new cipher at birdcage and basically hope that the antiquarian buys enough time.
Force the first officer's chair. First officer's cipher. First officer not being able to decode right there. Musi will most likely be forcing a rescue right here. Seeing where the first officer is, and the first Poseidon watch will be coming out. Should be able to get a normal rescue before half, but once again, there's a huge problem if first officer gets doubled down here by Musi. Now then, getting a hit right there immediately.
I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now. We have practice, baby. So I gotta go. Take care, everybody. Take care. And I wish you a great rest of the day.